Hi everyone and welcome to this new video. So in today's video I'm going to give some basic information about this specific exercise called the Z press. So just like I mentioned right here, this movement isn't easy at all. So just like any big movement, you will fare poorly if you have mobility or flexibility restrictions. So basically, the lower back can maintain its stiffness from a seated position with straight legs due to the aggressive hip flexion taking place. So there are two ways to overcome this. First, widen your foot position, open the legs further apart, and make room for the hips. So just like here on the picture, you can see my legs are open to make some room for the hips. So this will usually place the femur in a better place, and that's why it's easier. If that doesn't work, the second alternative would be to simply reduce the degree of hip flexion. So you can place a step platform under your butt, so you've got a slight elevation. Even a couple of inches can make a huge difference in having a desirable start and finish position. So a lack of strength stability can also be the reason for lowered strength output, especially when compared to your standing press. So usually with a standing press, it's much easier compared to this variation of the overhead press. So now let's talk about some key instructions of how you have to perform the exercise and what you should avoid while performing the exercise. So first of all, you have to maintain an upright posture throughout the whole exercise. Secondly, you should just press the bar over the spine, just like when you're doing a regular standing overhead press or a military press. It's the same thing. Improper form. So never lean back during tough reps. If you can't stay straight as an arrow, this means your set is done and you're just fatigued and you can't perform the exercise anymore. Then secondly, I would say don't start with the barbell. Start with dumbbells. This is something I'm doing. Start with dumbbells, and once you get used to the exercise, once you think that your posture is correct throughout the exercise, move on to heavier loads with the barbell. So I would say start with dumbbells. So here is a quick example of how to perform the exercise. So in this video I'm using the example of dumbbells. You can even do the exercise unilaterally, so instead of having the two arms working together, perform just one arm at a time, and this will add some core stability to the exercise. And if you have some days where you have to focus on heavy loading, you can move on to the barbell, just like I mentioned before. So if you have any questions about this exercise, of how you have to program it, how you have to work with loading, maybe a step-by-step guidance, or if you want me to do the same video but about another exercise, comment it below or send it me on Instagram, and then I will definitely do the same thing but for the exercise you ask. So thank you guys for listening, and see you on the next video.